Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Hey, all right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Keota and North Mahaska basketball here on Steve Shuttler Media. Boy, I tell you what, on our end, we're having all sorts of technical difficulties, but we're going to make it work anyway. We're at Keota High School tonight. We thank all of our sponsors. We've got both Keota and North Mahaska sponsors on board for tonight's games because, of course, we cover both of those teams regularly. All right, now, as mentioned, we have some microphone issues, but we're going to kind of wing it tonight. We've got Andy McGuire here doing play-by-play for this girls and boys doubleheader. We've got Curtis Vanderwall hanging out with us as well. And we do thank all of our sponsors on board. We're going to try to get to them and mention them all throughout the night tonight. But, guys, I'm going to throw it over to you. Andy, I know you can't hear what's going on, but take it away, pal.
I don't need to hear. I just need to be able to talk. So we're going to have the North Mahaska Warhawks 3-3 coming into this game, taking on your Keota Lady Eagles at 6-2. So two fun squads. We just had the North Mahaska Warhawks, the girls basketball team, on the sports section on Saturday morning, and had a nice chat with some of the girls and Coach Moore. And we'll tell you more about that after the wonderful Carrie Szymanski takes over and does the introductions. And there we have the national anthem, folks. So again, getting back to the sports section on Saturday, we found out that Coach Lloyd Moore for North Mahaska is going to be inducted into the Iowa Girl High School Athletic Association or Athletic Union Hall of Fame. Curtis, you've seen North Mahaska play. You watched them on Friday night. What can we expect tonight?
Yeah, you know, I had the privilege of watching them Friday night up in Sully, and They've got a little bit of a height advantage, and they've got a couple players down low in Nat Linder and Jolyn Fogel that they try to work the ball into there. So, be an interesting matchup between the proverbial size versus speed situation here.
Absolutely. So there's going to be a common opponent here, like we mentioned, Linville-Sully. Eagles lost to them last week 62-41. And then this last Friday night, North Mahaska lost to Linville-Sully as well, 44-30. But we're going to start this game out with Allie Stile with the ball. You're going to see a lot of her tonight. She goes to the right, out to the post player, Jolyn Fogel. Over to Stile again. Stile to the block to Nat Linder. Nat Linder leads the North Mahaska Warhawks, 88 points on the season and 75 rebounds. And the shot drops for Addison Falb. And here comes Emily Conger with the ball. She goes left out to Cameron Hafley. She's going to take the shot from downtown, off the mark, and rebounded. Number 24 is Carly Lake bringing the ball up the court. She kicks out to Addison Falb, who's going to shoot, and she knocks down another shot.
Yeah,
Actually,
two in a row.
Quick threes for Addison Falb.
She's off to a hot start.
And there's a turnover from the Eagles. Falb with quick hands, 6 points for Falb and a steal. And there's a post feed to Linder. She got a finger to the eye, it looks like. Carly's fighting hard. Jolyn Fogel, she's going to take the shot. Off the mark, rebounded by Linder. Kicks it out to Carly Lake. Lake with the ball being defended from Elise Lyle. Takes it down the lane. Loses the handle momentarily, but Stiles going to bring a ball in. Moves the ball out, does Carly Lake. Back to the top, down the lane. Loses the handle momentarily. Off a couple of ankles. Ball is cleared to Emily Conger. Numbers match right now. Emily's on the right side, pass to Cameron Hafley. She's going to look to dribble and shoot. Just off the mark. Good looking shot from Cam, just can't connect. And here comes Nat Linder. She cannot make the layup, but she does. North Mahaska gets the steal. Keota gets a steal, and Carly Griner does an excellent job not stepping out of bounds.
She walked the tightrope there.
And there's a steal from North Mahaska. Carly Lake with a steal, clears the Stile. Stile at the top of the key. Passes out to Jolyn Fogel. Here's Stile, post feed to Nat Linder, kicks it out to Fogel. She's going to take the shot and drain it. The threes are falling for him tonight, Curtis.
Yeah, they are. That's interesting. You know, the Eagles are really collapsing on Linder down low, so the Warhawks are taking advantage of the outside shot.
Kennedy Jackson from the corner does not draw iron or backboard. Carly Lake rebounded by Jackson, and a quick timeout from Coach Sprouse. It's 9-0, 5 minutes, 2 seconds to go in the first quarter.
We Care Pediatrics, located at 122 South Main Street in Sigourney, offers a wide range of medical services, focusing on preventative care, diagnosis, treatment, and management of various health conditions. We prioritize patient comfort and care, aiming to create a welcoming and supportive environment. We Care Pediatrics is open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 each day, and they're accepting new patients. Get more info at wecare-pediatrics.com or on their Facebook page.
And we're back at Eagles Nest tonight, taking on North Mahaska Warhawks. 9-0. The Warhawks have been on fire from three-point range, Curtis.
Yeah, they have. They've knocked everything down and kind of coming out here in this full court press. Let's see how the Eagles handle the additional pressure here.
And there's Carly Griner passing to Elise Lyle. She's going to go through a step through, and she's going to get fouled. There's going to be a shooting foul here. And the foul is called against Jolyn Fogel, number 50, the junior from North Mahaska, her first of the night. And Elise puts points on the board, the first ones of the night for the Eagles. And the second shot's off the mark and cleared by Nat Linder, and she's moving ahead to Addison Falb. Air ball from Falb, but rebounded from North Mahaska. And here's Allie Stile taking the shot, no good. Jolyn Fogel too strong. Nat Linder with the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, really good position. She just had the weak side board there and was able to put back Fogel's miss.
And there we have a foul on Cameron Hafley on the side. Looks like that's on Allie Style, her first of the game. 2 team fouls for North Mahaska, 0 for Keota so far. 4 minutes, 29 seconds, 11-1 in favor of North Mahaska. Press giving the Eagles fits. And here comes Jesselyn Aller, the freshman, the feed. The shot from Kennedy Jackson. Nice little assist there from the freshman, Jesselyn Aller.
Yeah, she's a pretty dynamic player. She can do a lot of different things on the floor. It'd be interesting to see how she affects the game coming in here.
And here's Fogel up top. Nat Linder on the block coming across the lane. Quick, nifty little move from Nat Linder.
Yeah, it was just nice little double screen on the kind of the wheel route there, and she was able to shake free and put it in for 2.
And there's Nat Linder with active hands, knocking the ball out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Eagles. And here we have Jolyn Fogel coming off, and number 42, Brooklyn Meeland, checking in. Meeland, a junior, at 5'5". Inbound to Aller. Elise Lyle passes to Cameron Hafley. Hafley goes right down the lane, bumped off glass. No foul call. They're letting them play tonight, Curtis.
Yeah, they are. It's a little bit physical, and we'll just see how that develops as the game goes on.
Style feeds post, nothing there. Ball keeps moving for North Mahaska. Carly Lake coming back across up top. Meelan looking to set a screen, waves it off. Out to Allie Style. Style calling where she wants the screen to be set. Not much going around right here for North Mahaska. A little bit stale, but Allie's going to take it herself off the side of the backboard. And Keota clears. Cameron Hafley is going to bring the ball up the court. Hafley looking for a screen. Over to Jackson. Jackson back to Hafley. Hafley works across. Looks for the shot. Nothing there. Now Aller has the ball. She's going to take it down lane, and she's going to get fouled. That's what you need to see from that freshman. Number 10, Jesselyn Aller, with some height, being aggressive, running it down the lane.
Yeah, she is definitely an aggressive player. It's good to see. One interesting thing that I noticed here, it looks like the Warhawks have Nat Linder on Cameron Hafley, so kind of an interesting defensive matchup there. But Linder's length seems to maybe be giving Hafley a little bit of fits here early, but we'll have to pay attention to that and see if that continues or if that was just a switch situation.
Dakota Dodd and Emily Conger check on, and Elise Lyle and Cameron Hafley are going to get a breather. And Jesselyn Aller makes her second, makes 1 of 2 there. 13-4, 2.5 minutes in this first quarter. Carly Lake with the ball. Post feed to Meelan. She turns and shoots. Nothing there for her. And here's Nat Linder. She's down on the block. No good. Rebounded by Carly Greiner. Carly doing what she needs to do to get some rebounds here. Keota's undersized in this matchup, but aggressive play can make up for some of that. And the ball's tipped out of bounds by Nat Linder. And Jolyn Fogel's going to check in and give Nat Linder a breather. So here we have Emily Conger getting ready to inbound. Box set up for the Eagles. To Dakota Dodd to Greiner. Out to Aller. And now Conger in the corner. She dribbles, passes back to Aller, loses the handle momentarily. I think she was thinking about that shot before she caught. And here comes Kennedy Jackson. Post feed to Kennedy. Shots up and no good. Got a foul here. And looks like that's going to be called on number 24, the junior Carly Lake.
It's good to see the Eagles still running the offense, trying to work it. Had a nice out-of-bounds play set up there, but wasn't able to convert that. But still worked the ball inside, and in this case got the foul.
So Kennedy Jackson makes the first of 2. 13-5, minute 52. And misses the second and rebounded by Olivia Ridgway. Ridgway brings the ball up, hands it off to Carly Lake. Lake with the ball out to Falb. Falb is going to post feed to Mealand, and it gets knocked out of bounds off of the Eagles.
Tough
So
angle on
Warhawks
that in feed there.
Mealand inbounds. Number 20 is Olivia Ridgway. Here's Falb. Falb dribbles. Pink shoes and the Christmas socks, Curtis. That's a nice little look there. And that shot is good. Carly Lake knocks down the three. Emily Conger moving the ball ahead. Takes a shot, no good. Tries to get her own rebound, nothing there for her. Here, Jesselyn Aller out to Dodd, over to Conger. Here's Jackson, but she's going to walk first. Going back the other way.
Yeah, we're back and forth here early in the first quarter. It's ladies are getting some miles here early.
And here's Lake with the ball. Guarded by Conger. Kicks out. Ridgway with the ball. She's going to kick out. Here's Falb with a shot. In and out. And Dodd gets the rebound. She advances quickly to Conger. Over to Aller. Aller loses the handle. Out to Dodd. She catches the ball in rhythm and knocks down the three ball. That is a rhythm shot, Curtis. What a shot from Dakota Dodd.
Yeah, she caught it in rhythm and knocked it down. Great ball movement by the Eagles.
So we have 16-8, 27 seconds here. 26 seconds. And that's a foul on Emily Conger. Just the first team foul for Keota in this first quarter. And we have substitutions. Kennedy Jackson and Carly Greiner come off. Cameron Hafley comes back on along with Elise Lyle. 26 seconds on the game clock right now for the quarter. And the shot clock is off. North Mahaska can hold for last shot if they want to. Here's a post feed to Linder. She's going to rise above and make that shot. Fundamental move, Curtis.
Yeah, she caught the ball really deep and had a nice turnaround jump shot there.
13 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Hafley. She dribbles back, step through, no good, and the ball's tipped out. 5 seconds on the quarter. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and the shot is not going to get off by Nat Linder. So it's 18-8 after one quarter of play, and we're going to see what Shetler's sponsors have to say.
Sheets Chiropractic and Wellness at 405 East Jackson Street in Sigourney is excited to serve Sigourney and the surrounding area with the most current chiropractic care. Call to set up an appointment at 641-622-2227. You can also visit their website at sheetschiro.com or find Sheets Chiropractic and Wellness on Facebook for chiropractic care, spinal decompression therapy, and a variety of nutrition supplements. See Sheets Chiropractic and Wellness in Sigourney.
Libertyville Savings Bank is family and employee owned and operated. We've been loving our small towns since 1901 and have 50 team members who are actively involved in their communities. We are proud to serve our ag customers with 7 ag lenders who are farmers themselves. They make fast, local credit decisions and are tremendous supporters of our local 4-H and FFA groups. At Libertyville Savings Bank, we kick ag.
And we're back at the Eagles' Nest. 18-8 is the score, and tonight we're covering both your Keota Eagles and your North Mahaska Warhawks. So, Curtis, we're going to be watching, and we're going to be picking Sigourney Motors Player of the Game and Kelly Style. I believe she sells Farm Bureau insurance for North Mahaska. State Farm. Whoops. Not that one. The other one, State Farm. So all is well in North Mahaska and Keota land for these two teams. And Dakota Dodd's going to take a shot. It's going to be off the mark, but Jesselyn Aller works hard to get a rebound, but can't get the handles on it before she kicks it out of bounds.
Yeah, tough break there, but she's a whale of an athlete, so it's exciting to get to watch her play.
Here's Fogel. She dribbles across. Ball is tipped by Jesselyn Aller. Fogel in the corner. Hafley against Fob. Ball's tipped, and the shot's up and no good. And here comes Emily Conger with a rebound. She advances the ball to Cameron Hafley. Hafley dribbles. She's going to shoot. Gets blocked from Linder. Linder's working hard here. Here she's going to hand off to Conger. She has a wide open look. Can't get it. The rebound is collected from Jesselyn Aller. And here comes Linder running the other way. And fouled from Cameron Hafley is Nat Linder. She'll be shooting 2. 18-8, 6:47 to go, second quarter.
Yeah, we'll see what Linder can do at the free throw line here. On the season, she's 76%.
Misses the first. Nat Linder with green shoes. This is an interesting look, just looking around. Looks like we have some festive socks from North Mahaska tonight and some festive socks from Keota as well. There's going to be a foul called on Jolyn Fogel. I think Ray Charles could see that one.
Yeah, not a super good position to pick up your second foul so early in the game here when she's an integral part of the Warhawk team.
And Jesselyn Aller is looking for the feed to Dodd. She does feed it to Dodd. Now Dodd's trying to feed it back, and nobody's eating with that one. It's getting brought up court by Carly Lake. Out to Fogel. Here's Nat Linder working that block again. Out to Lake. She's going to shoot it. It's going to be short, and it's going to be tipped out off of the fingertips of Dakota Dodd, staying with North Mahaska. And substitution coming in right now is Kennedy Jackson and Carly Greiner for Dakota Dodd and Jesselyn Aller. Lake with the inbound. Nat Linder in the corner. Linder dribbles, guarded by Jackson. Linder goes baseline and puts it up and in.
Yeah, that was quite a move for a post player to be able to do that off the dribble. Was quite impressive.
The score's 20-8, and Emily Conger shoots, and nothing there. Jolyn Fogel gets the rebound. Jolyn at 6 foot, and she's all of that, I would say. Linder looking to feed Fogel. Ball's turned over. Jackson with the rebound. And here comes Hafley. She dribbles, guarded by Linder, and a foul called.
Still that interesting dynamic there of the much taller Linder guarding Hafley. It's an interesting thing. We got a timeout, New Sharon here.
All right, 20-8, 5:39, second quarter, and we're going to hear some more from Shetler's sponsors.
Call B&C Repair for all your ag repair needs. From hog shed repair to bin and equipment repairs of all types, B&C Repair can help. Call Brian at 319-863-3837. Let B&C Repair solve your problems. They have 35 years of experience. B&C Repair is located at 24507 310 Avenue, Keota, Iowa. If you need something on the farm fixed, call Brian at 319-863-3837.
And we're back at the Eagles Nest, and we want to thank our sponsors, two great groups, both North Mahaska and Keota tonight, making this broadcast possible, even though some of us have audio in our ears, some of us don't. Shetler doesn't have a microphone. So, Curtis, we can say whatever we want about Shetler, and there's going to be no rebuttal. This is fantastic.
No rebuttal, but maybe reparations later.
And nobody can hear it. We thought we had Mike, and now we do. And Cameron Hafley is going to make the second of 2 free throws. So 20-9, I was saying that we're thankful for so many wonderful sponsors that allow us to broadcast both Keota and North Mahaska basketball on this 3 days before Christmas. And so there's a post feed to Fogel. She's going to battle and get blocked once by Hafley. And we have a jump ball called right under the basket. And if anybody watched the sports section show, there was some discussion about how Jolyn Fogel does like to smile, and she was certainly smiling on that one. So you got to see that Christmas cheer. Ball's inbounded to Linder. She dribbles left, out to Lake, who's going to take the shot. It's off the front of iron, no good. Rebounded by Linder. Kicks back out to Lake. She's going to try again, and that one is still short. Rebounded by Carly. Carly clears, and she's going to advance to Hafley. Hafley out to Jackson. Jackson's going to dribble baseline. She's going to take the shot. No good. Rebounds her own shot and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, that was a really good example of staying with it. And she stayed with it, got her own rebound, and put it in for 2.
Lake to Linder at the high post. Linder dribbles, kicks it out. Now it's back to Lake at the top. Fogel. She's going to take the shot. It's going to be off, and Linder rebounds, and Linder puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Linder again with that weak side rebound, and she's doing a great job gathering those up and then converting them.
We're 22-11, 4 minutes, 18 seconds, and traveling is called on Kennedy Jackson. $11-point advantage for North Mahaska, and Carly Lake is going to bring the ball up, and she's looking over to Coach Moore, trying to see what the play is going to be. Lake at the top of the key feeds Fogel, which drops down to Linder, and Linder puts it in. Curtis, I've got Nat Linder unofficially at 12 points in this early basketball game.
Yeah, she's making a huge difference points-wise and rebounds-wise. The Warhawks are coming back at us now.
Lake feeds Linder, but she loses the handle, and here comes Hafley back the other way. Ball is tipped from Linder. Elise Lyle brings it down the lane, feeds across to Aller, and Jesselyn Aller is going to get fouled by Jolyn Fogel. Jesselyn's going to be shooting some foul shots.
Yeah, Fogel picked up her 3rd there, and it's not a good thing for the Warhawks.
Jesselyn makes the first, and Fogel's going to take a seat. 42 Meeland is going to check in. And again, Meeland is a junior at 5'5", so a significant height difference there from Fogel to Meeland. And Jesselyn makes the second as well. 24-13, 3:40 to go, and the clock isn't running until now. I just said it, and that was karma. Lake over to Ridgway. Ridgway out to Lake. The shot's good. Carly Lake knocks down a 3, her second of the night.
Yeah, dribble penetration and kick it, and she knocked it down.
Elise Lyle. Hafley shots off the mark. Lake clears. Moving the ball forward into the half-court offense. She goes right down the lane. She's going to take a shot high off glass. Nothing there for her. And Jesselyn Aller's going to come up with it. Clears to Hafley. Hafley's advancing. She's going to step through off glass, and that's going to be a foul called on Addison Falb.
Yeah, Hafley trying to take control here, and she went right to the basket there. She might be rushing her outside shot just a little bit, so kind of changed tactics and took it right to the basket.
Hafley makes the first, her first points of the night. 27-14 now, 2:57. There's 5 team fouls against North Mahaska. That'll be a storyline to watch in this one. And Hafley's second shot is no good. And here comes Linder. Linder across to Meeland. Meeland puts a shot up off glass. Tough shot, but she gets it to drop.
That was quite the shot. Great look from Nat Linder. So here come the Eagles.
Emily Conger's going to take the ball, loses control, and turns the ball over. Meeland puts her hands on it and advances Lake with the ball. She thinks about shooting momentarily. And there's Jesselyn Aller with quick hands against Nat Linder. Nat Linder's working. Back out to Falb. Falb's going to shoot. Missed. Rebounded by Linder. Here's Falb out in Caitlin Clark land. She's not going to shoot it. She's dribbling. Over to Lake. Ball fake, and she goes left. Shots up and good. Carly Lake knocking down the bucket. Gets the and one. 31-14.
Yeah, that one there, I didn't know that had much of a chance when it left her hand, but she dribble penetrated with the left and was able to convert even with the contact.
And here we have Carly Lake at the free throw line, shooting two. Excuse me, shooting just the end one. And Carly Lake makes it.
That was Conger's second foul, it looks like. So
Aller with the ball on the right side. She passes out to Hafley. Hafley thinks about shooting against the taller Linder, who's playing lockdown defense tonight. There's a screen and turned over by Cameron Hafley. Ran into her own player and pushes the shot up and really doesn't draw anything. So here's Linder going to inbound, and Lake is going to bring the ball up. But first we're going to have a stoppage in play because the substitution hadn't been made. They're sitting her down. Not sure why they set her down there. They should have let her come in. They stopped the play.
yeah, they'd already stopped it.
So here we have Lake feeding Meeland. Meeland's going to dump over the top to Linder, and Linder gets fouled. And that foul's on Jesselyn Aller, her first. 5 team fouls on North Mahaska, 3 on Keota. Shot's good from Linder.
She's shooting 76% from the free throw line so far this season. Let's see if she can knock the second one down.
Emily Conger checked in for Cameron Hafley. Linder's second is good as well. 34-14, minute and a half in the second quarter. And Emily Conger with the ball, passes to Lyle. Lyle looking. She's going to pass out to Greiner. Greiner's back to Conger. Conger comes to the left, goes back right, and the shot is good off of glass. Been a bit of a scoring drought for the Eagles. 34-16, minute 8, second quarter. Lake to Linder, Linder to Lake, and now Lake has it to Linder. Feeds out to Falb. She looks, Linder catches on block, up no good. Rebounded to North Mahaska. Outlets to Lake, the shot's up and good. Carly Lake locks down the 3.
Yeah, offensive rebounds lead to second chance opportunities, and the Warhawks made the most of it there.
Dakota Dodd with a shot off the mark, front right of iron, and here comes Carly Lake looking ahead. Passes over to the corner to Falb. Post feed to Linder, and she's going to get fouled by Jesselyn Aller. That's 4th team foul against Keota.
Yeah, it was interesting. I wasn't sure if the Warhawks with 25-9 were going to hold for the last shot, but didn't look like it. Looked like they were trying to work the ball to the basket.
Okay, we had a shooting foul called momentarily, and I was scratching my head, and now they say not so much. They got it right. And the ball's inbounded. Falb to the corner, Lake, and she's going to take the shot, and it is bounced around. And there's Linder to put back off glass. Nothing there for her. And we have 15 seconds here as Carly Greiner brings it across half court, and the ball's tipped out from Meeland. Actually, I call a foul on Meeland. So Carly Greiner is going to be shooting free throw shots, Curtis.
Yeah, she's 68% on the year, so hopefully for the Eagles she can knock both of these down. And
the shot is no good for Carly. Misses the first. So again, the score is 37-16, and there's 12.3 seconds on the game clock for this first half. Carly's second is good. Here comes Carly Lake. Dribbles, 7 seconds. 6. Out to Linder. Linder's going to shoot. No good. Rebounded by the Eagles. And that's going to do it for the first half, Curtis. 37-17. What did you see in that first half?
Well, I think it's exactly what we talked about at the beginning of the game. You know, the Warhawks were able to use their size advantage to just that. They had a pretty good advantage and a decent game plan. Interesting defensive strategy. Started out with the press, put Linder on Hafley, and the Eagles just had a tough time adjusting and getting into a good rhythm.
All right, we're going to run this thing into halftime, and we have no vocal from Steve Shetler because he lost his voice after he got a double-leg takedown from Albia Girls Wrestling. He can't possibly talk because he's so embarrassed, but we're going to take this thing to halftime, and we'll see you on the other side of it.
She cares about her patients enough to give her time to them. I mean, that says it all. Like, her heart's really in it. I just wouldn't hesitate to come here and give them a chance. I think from the moment you walk in, you'll see that it's different and you'll feel that it's different, and they have your best interest at heart and you'll get the best care. And what a gift that we have this here in Southeast Iowa in Sigourney. It's pretty amazing. Definitely would recommend them.
CleanSource is proud to serve Southeast Iowa with reliable, careful, and experienced cleaning services. We know how busy life gets. Work, kids, errands, and coming home to a clean space can make all the difference. Whether it's weekly maintenance, deep cleaning, move-outs, carpets, or offices, we treat your home or business as if it were our own. Affordable, dependable, and done right. Reach out to CleanSource and let us take something off your plate. Clean space, clear mind. CleanSource.
Jennifer Fagan at Neighbor Insurance in Keota is proud to support Keota Athletics. Jennifer is a licensed independent agent with over 25 years experience and represents over 40 companies. She can help you with auto, home, life, business, crop, and farm insurance. Call Jennifer at 319-461-6530 and find her on Facebook. Jennifer Fagan at Neighbor Insurance and Keota wishes the Eagles good luck.
Start the new year strong. Join the gym in Keota and smash those resolutions. Don't let those fitness goals fade away. Get in shape for the new year. The gym in Keota has what you need for a healthier, stronger you. Stop dreaming and start doing. Call 319-430-3231. The Gym, 211 East Broadway in Keota. Unleash your potential.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com.
Vidito Inc., Showstopper Equipment in Keota, supports the area pork producers. They're located at 2112 Keokuk Washington Road in Keota. Call 641-636-2259. Your satisfaction is always our goal at Vidito Inc., Showstopper Equipment. Our interest, knowledge, and experience in the livestock industry has led us to develop the Showstopper Equipment line of products and show supplies. Find more information at vidito.com.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Hi, I'm Krista Sellers, driver of the 7K Figure 8 race truck. I race at local figure 8 tracks across southern Iowa. One of my good sponsors is CJ at Sigourney Motors. Next time you or someone you know is looking for a good used vehicle or in need of some minor repairs, you can contact CJ at Sigourney Motors. Give them a call at 641-224-8056 or stop by 705 East Jackson Street in Sigourney, Iowa. Hope to see you at the races or at CJ's shop.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shetler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shetler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
Skunk River Radio, country music from 1990 through 2010 with some Iowa country music sprinkled in. Listen at skunkriverradio.com, download the app, listen on Alexa by saying, Alexa, play Skunk River Radio on TuneIn. You can listen to me, Steve Shetler, each weekday morning from 6 a.m. to noon and listen to The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio, online radio for country music from 1990 to 2010.
Hi, Clint.
Hey. Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint. Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
See State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell in Oskaloosa for auto, home, business, life, health insurance, and more. Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell's mission at State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. That's Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, your State Farm agents in Oskaloosa. Kelly and Wendell support the North Mahaska Warhawks.
Proline Building Company in New Sharon designs and builds a wide variety of structures, including commercial, municipal, agricultural, storage, and accessory buildings, as well as custom homes. Our customer-centered design build process ensures the project will meet your needs, however big or small. Whether you're looking to custom design a commercial or municipal building, add to your farm, or construct a hobby building, Proline is your partner every step of the way. Proline Building Company, the builder you know and trust.
Lake Painting and Interiors invites you to visit their new design studio located at 105 East Market Street in New Sharon. Your one-stop destination for residential and commercial interior painting, custom cabinetry, cabinet refinishing and fabrication, wallpaper, countertops, backsplashes, and home renovation needs. Open Wednesdays through Fridays 10 to 5 or by appointment. Call 641-637-8015 or visit lakepaintingiowa.com for more information.
At Holland Coble Funeral Homes, we are proud to be residents of the communities we serve and a locally owned business since the early 1900s. Our commitment to courteous service and high standards of performance to you, your family, and the surrounding communities has been the same for over 100 years. Holland Coble Funeral Homes in New Sharon, Montezuma, and Watchier. Find more information at hollandcoblefuneralhome.com.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit Cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
Hey, we are bringing it back here to Keota High School. We got Keota North Mahaska tonight. Two of our teams that we follow quite intensely here on Steve Shetler Media Facebook and YouTube and Skunk River Radio Facebook. Andy was just kidding. I still have a voice. I could have taken that girl, Andy. I had her by at least 75 pounds and 6 inches. We are at halftime. Do want to mention all of our sponsors, and that includes both Keota and North Mahaska sponsors. Let me see if I can get through them here quick. Jennifer Fagan, Neighbor Insurance, Lifetime Dental, Sheets Chiropractic, Oski Dental, Vidito Inc., We Care Pediatrics, Sigourney Motors, Libertyville Savings Bank, Essence of Life Hospice, The Gym, Shetler Insurance Services, Helmuth Ford, Skunk River Radio, B&C Repair, Clean Source. We've also got some of our sponsors are on for both of these teams. Kelly Style, Wendell Campbell at State Farm, Proline Building Company, First State Bank. Let's see here. Who else we got? Holland Coble Funeral Home and Lake Painting. Now, do keep in mind at the end of the game, towards the end of the game, we'll pick our North Mahaska and Keota players of the game. For North Mahaska, it's Kelly Style, Wendell Campbell, State Farm. For Keota, it's Sigourney Motors. Andy, we're having microphone issues, but we're sharing a microphone. We're like rock and roll superstars. It's like when Aerosmith shares the microphone together. They sing songs and vocalize. Now I hand it back to you.
Yeah, I'm not going to put my face that close to yours, Shetler. I appreciate you, but not that much. Anyway, we're at the Eagles' Nest here. 37-17 is the score to start your second half. And Carly Greiner tries making a basket, and she is unsuccessful in doing so. So Carly Lake's going to bring the ball ahead for the North Mahaska Warhawks. And by the way, we do thank all of our sponsors. We're promoting both North Mahaska and Keota tonight. And without these great sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do what we do tonight. So appreciate all of those folks. And Carly Lake has the ball with 10 seconds on the shot clock for North Mahaska. Shot clock is at 5, and the ball is tipped out, and Allie Style cannot get a handle on it. Eagles doing a nice job keeping Allie Style in check. Allie Style leads the team in assists at 25 assists. And here comes Cameron Hafley. Over to Emily Conger. Conger dribbles left down the lane. Ball's tipped. Collected by Carly Greiner. Hafley back to Greiner. Greiner's going to take the shot. A little bit strong. Off back iron. And Carly Lake gets the rebound. And outlets to Style. Back to Lake. Lake goes right. Looking to get a feed. Nat Linder trying to come through, but gets caught up in traffic. And Hafley's going to bring the ball up the court. Hafley to Conger. Conger's going to go baseline off glass, and that's good. Emily Conger gets the first bucket of the second half for the Eagles. There's Linder, and she's going to get fouled. And here's Curtis with sustenance. Got to keep Shetler healthy if he's going to take on this Albia wrestling girl. Can't wait to watch that match. Maybe we need to do like a GoFundMe, and all the proceeds will go to a worthy cause. And Shetler's medical bills are not a worthy cause. I love ribbing you, Steve, giving you a tough time, especially when you can't speak, when you can't defend yourself. Nat Linder makes the first and the second, Curtis?
Yep, she knocked them both down.
And here's Hafley. Pump fake. Conger coming around on the curl. She's going to take the shot, and we have a foul on the floor.
Carly Lake's second foul. First team foul of the half.
So here's Jackson in the corner. Outlets to Hafley. She takes down lane. Scoop shot, no good. Ball's tipped on the floor, and we have a tie ball. It's going to go over to North Mahaska. And we had Cameron Hafley and Nat Linder, and there might have been another one down there wrestling for that ball.
Lots of activity along the baseline there after that loose ball.
Tip from Carly Greiner out to Kennedy Jackson. Emily Conger's bringing the ball up the court. Over to Hafley, off glass and good. I think that is the first shot that Cameron's had in rhythm, Curtis. And we have a quick timeout from Coach Moore. 39-21, 5:29. And let's hear from our sponsor, Steve.
We Care Pediatrics, located at 122 South Main Street in Sigourney, offers a wide range of medical services, focusing on preventative care, diagnosis, treatment, and management of various health conditions. We prioritize patient comfort and care, aiming to create a welcoming and supportive environment. We Care Pediatrics is open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 each day, and they're accepting new patients. Get more info at wecare-pediatrics.com or on their Facebook page.
And we're back at the Eagles' Nest here, 39-21, third quarter. and the Eagles are going to be defending North Mahaska Warhawks. Looks like we're putting a little press on here. Carly Lake takes the shot, no good. Linder with those long arms tips the ball out. Style to Fob to Lake. That extra pass, no good. Rebounded by Fogel, and she gets the bucket to drop.
Yeah, there's that height advantage again with that weak side rebound, and Fogel grabbed it and put it right back in.
Jesselyn Aller goes right, puts the ball off the glass, but can't connect. And here comes Linder, gets bodied out of bounds by Elise Lyle, but not before the foul is called.
Lyle's first foul of the game, second team foul of the half. Eagles pick up three-quarter court here pressure.
Here's Style with the ball breaking that pressure. Elise Lyle giving chase. Fob goes right. Comes back to Style. There's the post feed back out to Fob. The shot goes up and shot drops.
Wow.
Traveled around and it
Talk
does
about
go.
The shooter roll there.
Hafley to Lyle. Lyle feeds Carly Griner against Fogel. Shot goes up, no good. Lyle down low. Lyle puts it back.
Nice rebound and put back from Lyle there.
Okay, so it's out of bounds off of North Mahaska on the far side of the court. Emily Conger is going to inbound here, playing really stingy defense. And Cameron Hafley brings the ball up. So we have 4 minutes, 8 seconds, third quarter, and the score is 44 North Mahaska, 23 Keota. Conger to Aller, running a little weave here. Nothing there for her. Out to Hafley. Hafley thinks about shooting, gets the screen. She's going to pass out to Aller, but ball's going to get stolen momentarily, but I think we're going to get a foul called on Jesselyn Aller. Going North Mahaska's way, Kennedy Jackson checks in for Carly Griner.
Yeah, Lake had quick hands on that pass from Hafley, and Aller couldn't get caught back up.
Allie Style with the ball. Style to Linder. Ball's tipped. And here's Carly Lake off glass.
Nice back cut from Lake, and Linder found her along the baseline.
Hafley dribbles. Passes to Conger. Feeds to Jackson. Keeps the ball high. Too much gas. Too much gas again from Lyle. And here comes Linder on a fast break. Shot's good from Nat Linder.
She's having a monster game.
Hafley brings the ball across half court. Looking to pass. Conger receives. Post feed to Aller. She saves the ball. Almost went out of bounds momentarily. Hafley goes left. Linder playing defense. And here we have a blocking foul called. And that foul, I'm waiting to see who it's actually called on. And that is called on Nat Linder, her second of the game. And we have Dakota Dodd checked in for Emily Conger. Jackson in the corner, looking to pass. Aller receives, being defended by Lake. Nice job there from Jesselyn Aller, the freshman, to attack when she's down the lane, pretty deep, right up against the backboard.
Yeah, she got the ball deep, and she's an aggressive player. She went right to the basket.
Aller makes her first. Substitutions for North Mahaska. Olivia Ridgway checks in, and Carly Lake's going to take a breather in this third quarter. And Aller makes her second. Sinks them both. 48-25, 23-point advantage for North Mahaska. Style on the right side feeds Meeland. Meeland goes baseline. Ball's tipped out of bounds from Dakota Dodd, and some of this Keota contingent's moaning for a foul. Meeland made a little space for herself with that left forearm, but nothing called. And here we have Style to inbound. Linder with the ball. Back to Style. She's got an open look from 3-point and nails it.
Nifty little out of bounds play. Just set up the double screen, and she stepped through it and knocked it down.
Hafley's going to take the shot off the glass. Nothing there. Did not draw iron. And Hafley's frustrated. Puts her hands on her forehead. And there's Nat Linder. And the Eagles are just getting outran right now, Curtis.
Yeah,
Nat
I tell
Linder.
you what, Nat Linder ran the floor really well, and Allie Style found her from half court, and really nice looking play.
Hafley dribbles at the top of the key, defended really tightly for North Mahaska. Looking to pass, passes into Jackson. Elise Lyle's going to be able to get her hands on it. Dribbles left. She's going to pass over to Hafley. Has an open look. A little bit too stiff there. Ball's on the floor. And we have a jump ball call that's going to stay with Keota here. 53-25. Curtis, you got to give these North Mahaska gals some credit. They're really playing stiff defense and not giving any clean looks really to Keota whatsoever.
Yeah, they are. They've been in this man-to-man or person-to-person defense all game, and they haven't had too many breakdowns. Although right there we saw Carly Greiner sneak through for a nice little floater to bring the Eagles up to 27 points.
And there's Jolyn Fogel getting her second bucket of this second half. 52 seconds here, 55-27 in favor of North Mahaska. Emily Conger is going to take the ball baseline. Nothing there for her. Carly Greiner is going to go off glass, and Carly has two quick buckets. Back-to-back, Carly Greiner scoring, and Allie Style has the ball at the top. There's about a 7-second differential from the game clock to the shot clock. North Mahaska can't run it out, but they can run it down to about 7 seconds. Jolyn Fogel, she's going to pass out to Meeland, who loses the handle, and the ball goes out of bounds. Just can't quite collect.
Let's see if the Eagles can take advantage here with 18.4 left in the third quarter.
18 seconds, Emily Conger with the ball in her hands. She dribbles at the top. Out to Dodd. Dodd's going to feed over the top to Aller. Aller fires, nothing there for her. And we have 5.3 seconds in the third period. And the ball is going to stay with the Eagles. And Coach Moore is asking if the ball was out of bounds. The shot went up, and I think some folks think that it actually hit. And there's Kennedy Jackson on the inbound to have a nice scoring play right before the third period expires. Curtis, what do you think?
Yeah, that was a great job by the Eagles to take advantage of that and get a couple points on the board here.
So again, 24-point differential. We're going to hear from some sponsors.
Sheets Chiropractic and Wellness at 405 East Jackson Street in Sigourney is excited to serve Sigourney and the surrounding area with the most current chiropractic care. Call to set up an appointment at 641-622-2227. You can also visit their website at sheetschiro.com or find Sheets Chiropractic and Wellness on Facebook for chiropractic care, spinal decompression therapy, and a variety of nutrition supplements. See Sheets Chiropractic and Wellness in Sigourney.
Libertyville Savings Bank is family and employee owned and operated. We've been loving our small towns since 1901 and have 50 team members who are actively involved in their communities. We are proud to serve our ag customers with 7 ag lenders who are farmers themselves. They make fast, local credit decisions and are tremendous supporters of our local 4-H and FFA groups. At Libertyville Savings Bank, we get guide.
And we're back with some fourth quarter action. Keota and North Mahaska duking it out on the court tonight. I'm here with Curtis Vanderwall. 55-31, 8 minutes. And this is going to decide the game, and we're going to pick out two players of the game. One's going to come from Keota. That's going to be the Sigourney Motors player of the game. And we're going to pick out one from North Mahaska, and that's going to be the Kelly Style Wendell Campbell State Farm player of the game for North Mahaska. And those fine folks are out of Oskaloosa. So if you need a car, you're going to go to Sigourney and get it from Sigourney Motors. And then you're going to have to insure it. So you're going to go not very far away to Oskaloosa and talk to Kelly Style and or Wendell Campbell, and they're going to get you hooked up. And if you need some points, you're going to look to probably Nat Linder here or Carly Lake, and you're going to probably have some good luck there.
Yeah, both of those ladies have been on fire tonight.
And then if you're the Eagles, you're going to play some really stiff defense and have a shot clock violation.
Yeah, kudos to them. You know, they came out of the quarter and had a really good defensive stand. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Emily Conger passes over to Dodd. Dodd moves Greiner. Back to Conger. Dodd cuts through and gets the pass. Kicks out to Jesselyn Aller. She's going to fire and sink it. Jesselyn Aller knocks down the three. 55-34, 7 minutes, fourth period. Allie Style, Fogel, out to Lake. No good, rebounded by Greiner. She dribbles to Conger. She goes baseline, off glass. Little runner. Emily Conger makes a 2-point bucket.
I'm not sure that's how it was drawn up, but it worked anyway.
And Carly Lake's on the right side. She tries feeding back to the lane, and it's tipped out of bounds. Going to stay with North Mahaska. And Allie Stiles is going to do the work to get the ball inbounded. Nat Linder receives it. She backs down Kennedy Jackson. But passes out. Falb with the ball. Lake feeds Linder. Linder down low, kicks out. Lake, Falb fires. On fire.
Great ball movement from the Warhawks. They made the extra pass, and Falb knocked it down.
Emily Conger passes to Jackson. She keeps the ball high. It's one thing Kennedy Jackson does really well, Curtis, is she does keep that ball high. And the senior can't get the ball to drop. But here we're back with Lake to Style. Style feeds Fogel. Fogel dribbles. Kicks out to Lake. Lake goes left, then right. Shot no good. Linder gets her hands on the ball. Outlets to Style, to Falb. Falb's going to fire. No good. Fogel to Linder to Lake. Lake steps through and draws the foul.
Boy, I tell you, the rebounding difference here is has got to be monumental, and to me that's the difference in the game. The Warhawks are just dominating on the defensive and offensive boards.
Yeah, when you have two players like Jolyn Fogel and Nat Linder, that is an absolute advantage. The closest the Eagles have to match up to that would probably be freshman Jesselyn Aller. Maybe a close second would be a Carly Greiner and Kennedy Jackson, but they're 2 to 3 inches shorter than what either one of those gals are from North Mahaska. 59-36, 23-point differential, 5:22, fourth period, and Cameron Hafley has the ball. Hafley to Aller, contested reception there. Passes out, Greiner gets the ball. Greiner's going to go left. Step through to Aller. Aller's going to take the shot. The ball was tipped. Carly Greiner gets the ball. The ball's loose for a second, and Cameron Hafley gets her hands on the ball. Out to Lyle. Lyle feeds to Jesselyn. Jesselyn makes some space, but they've got her on a travel, so going the other way. The two refs looked at each other, and the ref on the far side called the travel. The one closest to the action didn't call anything. And here we have Elise Lyle defending style. And Carly Lake goes baseline, nothing there. Nat Linder, there's one of those rebounds we were talking about, Curtis. Carly Lake, another three from Carly Lake.
Yeah, you couple that ability to rebound with their ability to knock down shots tonight, and turns into what we've got here.
All right, so the score is 62-36, 4.5 minutes to go, fourth period, and we're going to hear from our sponsors.
Call B&C Repair for all your ag repair needs. From hog shed repair to bin and equipment repairs of all types, B&C Repair can help. Call Brian at 319-863-3837. Let B&C Repair solve your problems. They have 35 years of experience. B&C Repair is located at 24507 310 Avenue, Keota, Iowa. If you need something on the farm fixed, call Brian at 319-863-3837.
At Lifetime Dental, we know a strong, healthy smile starts early. That's why we love seeing our little patients early in life to create positive experiences and healthy habits that will last a lifetime. With advanced training in pediatric growth and development, as well as orthodontics, we have the knowledge and expertise to help your growing child thrive. We have a simple goal: healthy children, healthy teeth, beautiful smiles to last a lifetime.
And here we are in the fourth quarter action. Curtis Vanderwall giving some color to this commentary. At 62-36 is the score, and we have 4 minutes, 28 seconds to decide who's going to be the winner of the game and who also is going to take home the coveted Sigourney Motor Player of the Game and the Kelly Style Wendell Campbell State Farm Player of the Game as well. Cameron Hafley with the ball. She's going to pass to Jesselyn Aller. Aller dribbles down the lane quickly, but gets fouled. And Nat Linder's third foul of the game with 4:16 to go here. I don't see Coach Moore getting too excited about that.
No, he doesn't appear to be.
And the ball was inbounded, and Elise Lyle cannot get her hands on it. Hits the foot and bounces out of bounds, so North Mahaska takes possession while Keota puts some pressure on. And here comes Allie Style dribbling, weaving. Jolyn Fogel receives, double teamed. Outlets, Falb's going to fire and knock down the three ball. Addison Falb is having a night tonight from three-point land. I've got her at 5 threes. Cameron Hafley gets the ball stolen. Allie Style read that one from a mile away. Over to Linder, and Linder puts it up and in. Nat Linder.
Boy, Nat Linder runs the floor as well as anybody I've seen in the post position on the ladies' side of things in years. It's very fun to watch her do that.
And for those of you watching, the score is now 67 for North Mahaska. And the players even noticed. I noticed Nat Linder was given the way the kids do with the hand thing, the 6'7". Do you know what that thing is, Curtis?
My sons probably do, and I've heard them say that, but that's beyond me.
Yeah. You and I are officially in dad land. You know, when you don't know what that is, you're either a dad or you're living on Mars. And here we go. Cameron Hafley, Carly Griner, back to Hafley. She's going to take that shot. And that one sinks for Carly. Cameron has not had the night that she would hope to have had, but that one does fall for her. 67-39, 3 minutes, 9 seconds here. Hafley still playing hard, hitting the ground. And there's a shot, no good. And Ridgway misses the shot. Olivia Ridgway running with that big knee brace on, all taped up. Almost looks like she's favoring it a little bit. Maybe not. Cameron Hafley calling for a screen. Picks up her dribble. Nothing there. Out to Carly. Carly goes left. Right by Fogel. Carly Griner.
Yeah, really nice play by Griner right there.
Carly's having a nice half of basketball here. Making a case for that Sigourney Motors player of the game. Ball's on the floor. Fogel turns. Makes the shot. Gets the and one. Jolyn Fogel is going to go to the foul line. And there's that size, Curtis. You know, Jolyn didn't need it, but she could clear. She got her hands on the ball. She turned and had a wide open look and draws the foul and makes the free throw.
Yeah, that's really the way you need to play that down there. Is keep the ball high. She stepped through the pressure and was right there for two and got fouled.
And there we have a nice feed to Elise. Elise comes down the lane and gets fouled. And that's Jolyn Fogel's fourth foul tonight with 2 minutes and 11 seconds, fourth quarter. Elise is shooting two. And she misses.
She's about 50% on the season free throws, so let's see if she can knock the second one down here.
And we're having some substitutions coming in now. Number 52, Jayla Perez checks in, and Jolyn Fogel sits down. Nat Linder comes off as well. And I think that, Fogel's still out there. Nat Linder came off. And here's Allie Style. Breaks half court. A little bit out of control, but collects herself. Ridgeway takes the ball right, looking to feed. Nothing there. Carly Lake, now she does feed Fogel. Bounce pass across, intercepted by Emily Conger, and she's advancing. Hafley with the ball. Hafley's going to pass out to Conger. Conger looks. She goes left, down the lane, out to Griner. Griner travels. Turnover on the Eagles.
Yeah, she knew what she wanted to do.
And here come mass substitutions for both squads. So we'll start with the Eagles. We have Addison Miller checking in, Bryn Conrad, Peyton Boffman, Dakota Dodds on the court, and Ella Griner is on the court. And then for North Mahaska, Allie Style is going to bring the ball up the court. But we have Jade DeBoof. She checked in. Jayla Perez stayed on the court. Bailey Banstra turns the ball over. And here comes Ella Griner out to Dakota Dodd. Over to Boffman. Boffman to Dodd. Feeds to Conrad. Steps through. Nothing there. Addison Miller shoots. Dodd rebounds. Boffman with the ball. And Boffman travels. A little bit excited there is Peyton Boffman, just a freshman. So we're seeing a younger lineup here, Curtis. Addison Miller's a freshman. Peyton Boffman's a freshman.
Yeah, it's good in games like this to get some game experience for some of these kids that are a little bit younger and less experienced.
And here comes Dodd, advances to Miller. Miller's going to put it off a glass, and Addison Miller makes a nice shot. And we're going to have a substitution here. Okay, so we're going to have a timeout here, 70-44, and we're going to hear some from some of these. No. Negative.
Just a substitution.
Just a substitution. Coach Moore was talking about a 30-second timeout, but they didn't give it to him. And we have 47 seconds, 70-44. And there we have DeBoof. She feeds it over. And there we have Bailey Banstra back to DeBoof. Isabella Patterson also checked in there. Here comes DeBoof, and nothing there for her. Dakota Dodd looking ahead. Miller off glass, and it's good. Back to back. Got to give credit to Dakota Dodd, surveying the floor, keeping her eyes up, and Addison Miller running the court really well.
Yeah, that was 2 plays in a row. Great job. Great vision and way to finish.
Adeline Jedlicka checks in. North Mahaska. Jedlicka, Perez. There's Jedlicka firing the shot, no good. Adeline's got a smile on her face. Jogging down the court, gotta love that. Inbound to Griner. Here comes Dakota Dodd. 3 seconds on the game. And the ball is out of bounds as the clock expires. So 70-46 is the final for the Lady Eagles and the Lady Warhawks. The Lady Warhawks are going to go to 4-3. The Lady Eagles are going to go 6-3. And now we have to pick out some players of the game. So let's start, Curtis, with the Sigourney Motors player of the game for the Lady Eagles. Who do you got on that one?
You know what? That one I could go a bunch of different ways, but for me, I'm probably going to lean towards Jessalyn Aller. She just seemed to be very aggressive and made a difference while she was on the court.
All right, Jessalyn Aller. She gets the player of the game for Sigourney Motors on the Keota side. And now let's go to the Kelly Style Wendell Camel State Farm player of the game for North Mahaska.
Boy, this one again. I could really go. I could really go a lot of different ways, but I think Addison Falb really did a good job knocking down all those threes tonight and really outshot her average. So I would have to lean towards that. But if you have a differing opinion, I can go along with that too.
I couldn't hear what you said, Curtis. Who did you pick?
Number 10, Addison.
Oh, number 10, Addison Falb. She did knock down quite a few threes. It was a spark plug. I'm good with it. You know, I love what Addison Falb did there. Carly Lake had some great numbers. Of course, we hear a lot out of Nat Linder game in and game out. Jolyn Fogel had great numbers, but I am totally cool with going. You knocked down 5 3-pointers in one game. Unofficially is what I had her out. We're going Addison Falb. I love it. And we're going to roll over to the boys' game, and Shetler's still without microphone, but Curtis is going to share. It's like kissing your sister, but not quite. Oh, boy. So here we go, Shetler.
All righty.
You got it, right? We've got Jessalyn Aller, Sigourney Motors player of the game.
Correct.
And we have Addison Falb as the Kelly Style Wendell Camel State Farm player of the game.
Yeah, you surprised me with that one. That's a good surprise pick. I'll go with that. We do thank all of our sponsors from both North Mahaska and Keota for making things possible tonight. Of course, this is kind of a dual broadcast that we're doing with two of our teams that we follow regularly on Steve Shetler Media and Skunk River Radio. We thank our North Mahaska sponsors, and that includes Kelly Style, Wendell Campbell at State Farm, Proline Building Company, First State Bank, Oski Dental, Skunk River Radio, Shetler Insurance Services, Helmuth Ford, Holland Coble Funeral Home, and Lake Painting. On the Keota side, we've got Jennifer Fagan, Neighbor Insurance, Lifetime Dental, Sheets Chiropractic, Vidito Inc., We Care Pediatrics, Sigourney Motors, Libertyville Savings Bank, Essence of Life Hospice, The Gym. Let's see here. We've also got B&C Repair and Clean Source. So we're going to hear from a bunch of those sponsors during the break in between games here. And again, congratulations to our Sigourney Motors Keota player of the game for the girls' game, Jessalyn Aller, and also the Kelly Style Wendell Campbell State Farm Insurance player of the game for North Mahaska, which is Miss Falb. What was her first name again?
Addison Falb.
Addison Falb for North Mahaska. Coming up, we're about 12 and a half minutes away from game time for the boys, so sit back and hear from a bunch of our sponsors.
Clean Source is proud to serve Southeast Iowa with reliable, careful, and experienced cleaning services. We know how busy life gets. Work, kids, errands, and coming home to a clean space can make all the difference. Whether it's weekly maintenance, deep cleaning, move-outs, carpets, or offices, we treat your home or business as if it were our own. Affordable, dependable, and done right. Reach out to Clean Source and let us take something off your plate. Clean space, clear mind, Clean Source.
Jennifer Fagan at Neighbor Insurance in Keota is proud to support Keota Athletics. Jennifer is a licensed independent agent with over 25 years experience and represents over 40 companies. She can help you with auto, home, life, business, crop, and farm insurance. Call Jennifer at 319-461-6530 and find her on Facebook. Jennifer Fagan at Neighbor Insurance and Keota wishes the Eagles good luck.
Start the new year strong. Join the gym in Keota and smash those resolutions. Don't let those fitness goals fade away. Get in shape for the new year. The gym in Keota has what you need for a healthier, stronger you. Stop dreaming and start doing. Call 319-430-3231. The Gym, 211 East Broadway in Keota. Unleash your potential.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com.
Vidito Inc., Showstopper Equipment in Keota, supports the area pork producers. They're located at 2112 Keokuk Washington Road in Keota. Call 641-636-2259. Your satisfaction is always our goal at Vidito Inc., Showstopper Equipment. Our interest, knowledge, and experience in the livestock industry has led us to develop the Showstopper Equipment line of products and show supplies. Find more information at vidito.com.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Hi, I'm Krista Sellers, driver of the 7K Figure 8 race truck. I race at local figure 8 tracks across southern Iowa. One of my good sponsors is CJ at Sigourney Motors. Next time you or someone you know is looking for a good used vehicle or in need of some minor repairs, you can contact CJ at Sigourney Motors. Give them a call at 641-224-8056 or stop by 705 East Jackson Street in Sigourney, Iowa. Hope to see you at the races or at CJ's shop.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shuttler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shuttler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
Skunk River Radio, country music from 1990 through 2010 with some Iowa country music sprinkled in. Listen at skunkriverradio.com, download the app, listen on Alexa by saying, Alexa, play Skunk River Radio on TuneIn. You can listen to me, Steve Shuttler, each weekday morning from 6 a.m. to noon and listen to The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio, online radio for country music from 1990 to 2010.
Hi, Clint.
Hey. Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great. Hey, Clint.
Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Looking for a place where great food meets good times? Head to the Copper Lantern Bar and Grill in Sigourney. Serving lunch and dinner with daily specials, and the only place where every night is steak night. There's something for everyone at the Copper Lantern. And whether you're in the mood for a cold beer, a crafted cocktail, or something different, we've got it all, including NA and THC drinks, so everyone can raise a glass. Bring your friends, bring your appetite, and we'll take care of the rest. The Copper Lantern Bar and Grill, northeast corner of the square in Sigourney.
Lake Painting and Interiors invites you to visit their new design studio located at 105 East Market Street in New Sharon.
Your one-stop destination for residential and commercial interior painting, custom cabinetry, cabinet refinishing and fabrication, wallpaper, countertops, backsplashes, and home renovation needs. Open Wednesdays through Fridays 10 to 5 or by appointment. Call 641-637-8015 or visit lakepaintingiowa.com for more information.
All right, we are bringing it back here live to Keota High School, about a minute away from the boys' action. The second game of our doubleheader tonight, girls' game, went heavily in favor of North Mahaska. We'll see what happens here in the boys' game. We do thank all of our sponsors. Again, we're combining sponsors tonight with Keota and North Mahaska. Both of these teams have plenty of sponsorships and people that follow them. That includes for Keota, Jennifer Fagan, Neighbor Insurance, Lifetime Dental, Sheets Chiropractic, Oski Dental, Vidito Inc., We Care Pediatrics, Sigourney Motors, Libertyville Savings Bank, Essence of Life Hospice, The Gym, Shetler Insurance Services, Helmuth Ford, Skunk River Radio, B&C Repair, and Clean Source on the North Mahaska side. Some of those same sponsors, but we've also got Kelly Style, Wendell Campbell, State Farm Insurance, Proline Building Company, First State Bank, along with Holland Coble Funeral Home and Lake Painting. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this just in, we have to bring this to you, that tonight and today is Andy McGuire's birthday. So happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Andy, happy birthday to you. Here, have a pair of headsets.
All right, just what I always wanted was a headset for my birthday. But thank you, Steve. Thank you for telling that to everybody. Yeah, pre-used. But that's okay, because you know what I get to do with this headset is I get to call this game with my buddy Curtis Vanderwall, and we're going to watch the Keota Eagles at 3-3 take on the 2-4 North Mahaska Warhawks. Curtis, what do you think is going to be the tale of the tape tonight?
Yeah, I had the privilege of watching the Warhawks Friday up at Linville Sully, and again on paper here, it's kind of like the ladies' game. It's size versus speed, and the size won out in the ladies' game. We'll see what happens here with the bigger Warhawks and the speedier Eagles.
Right, so the Eagles have dropped 3 in a row, had a really tough stretch of a schedule here. It started with Sigourney, which was an overtime game, and then they followed that with Linville Sully, and Keota really had a shot at that one as well. Got it down to within about a 3-point margin in the fourth quarter and just couldn't quite put enough together to get the win. And then they lost one on Friday night against Montezuma and had it to within about 4 or 5 and had a chance on that one as well. So the Eagles are playing good basketball, just can't quite finish out the tough games. And the North Mahaska Warhawks have wins against Iowa Valley and BGM, but have lost to Montezuma, PCM, English Valley, and Linville Sully as well. So this should be a good one, and we'll see who wins the tip here between Aiden Galindo and Trenton DeBryan. And Galindo wins that. Out to Jackson Vidito in a flurry, and Jackson Vidito, the Eagles' leading scorer on the season, gets the first points of the game.
Yeah, nice little drawn-up tip play there.
And there's a post feed. Aiden Galindo is working. And Trenton DeBryan at 6'3", big frame, the senior puts it in. 2-2 ball game. Vidito down the lane. Does not connect. Rebounded to North Mahaska, and they're running the floor. The ball's tipped out. Porter Cave gets the rebound, and we're running. Chase Hafley looking ahead. Hafley's going to take a long shot, and he's going to nail it. Chase Hafley on the board early. That's a good sign, Curtis. Chase Hafley putting some points on early.
Yeah, that was close to 30 feet. That was an unbelievable shot.
And I think we have a lane violation. I believe that was a lane violation on Caleb Hull. And here comes Jackson Vidito inbounds to Hafley. Hafley goes right, hands off to Vidito. Ball is deflected momentarily. Pass back, tipped. Hafley collects. Hafley's going to take another long shot. No good. Rebounded to DeBryan. Ball's advancing. It's Vanderveer with the ball. Jackson Vanderveer over to Dane Van Mersbergen. No good. Rebounded North Mahaska. Off glass. No good. Rebounded North Mahaska again. finally, Eagles pull down the rebound. That was 2 or 3 offensive rebounds for North Mahaska. Vidito over to Hafley. Hafley to Cave. Cave pulls it back out. He's looking. There's Brennan McGuire. He's going to fake the shot. Jackson Vidito across to Aiden Galindo. Off glass, no good. Rebounded Charlie Gumat. Gumat brings the ball ahead. Slid for a second there. Porter Cave. Here's down the lane, out to Gumat in the corner. He takes a shot, banked, no good. And we have a push on red. It's going to be a foul against North Mahaska here.
Caleb Hull.
5-2, 5:37 first period. Eagles have the lead. And Jackson Vidito is going to inbound the ball to Chase Hafley. And here comes Hafley. McGuire. Cave on the curl. Back to Hafley. Hafley dribbles. Step back. Pops. No good. And here's Aiden Galindo with a foul. He's trying to reach up over the top of the bigger DeBryan.
That size advantage we talked about pregame is showing up early here in the rebounding.
The Eagles are going to have to fundamentally box out with this size differential. But maybe they can use their speed to their advantage. And here's a shot. And Jackson Vanderveer knocks down a 3.
He
Tie
caught
ball
it,
game at 5.
Caught it in rhythm and knocked it down.
Oh, nice feed to Aiden Galindo. Chase Hafley collapses the defense, feeds it to Brennan McGuire. McGuire sees the cutting Galindo. Off glass, good, 7-5. There's a feed. Galindo. And Trent DeBryan gets another bucket.
When he catches it that deep, Andy, there's not much stopping him.
That's right. Over to Cave in the corner. Cave brings it back up, top of the key. He dribbles. McGuire with the ball. Looking to shoot. No. Goes to Porter. Porter shoots. And just off the mark is Cave. 7-7. Tie ball game. And here's Van Mersbergen up to Vanderveer. Down low. And picked off from McGuire. He looks ahead to Cave. Cave's going to lay it up nice and easy for the layup. Porter Cave. Brennan McGuire, your Keota assist leader on the season, has 2 more quick. And Porter Cave's looking to get that steal. Porter Cave. Vanderveer's going to fire another 3. No good off the front iron. McGuire advances to Porter Cave again. Cave off glass, another bucket, and the Eagles are running. 11-7, 3:40 to go, first period of play.
They're combating that size advantage with that speed, and it's working out.
That's right. Charlie Gumat takes a 3 shot. No good. Galindo underneath trying to get a rebound. No good. Gumat with the ball on the baseline. In trouble here. There's a feed to Vanderveer. Vanderveer steps across. No good. Aiden Galindo can't collect. Hand off to Vanderveer. And here's a shot on the way. No good. And it's going to be off of Galindo under the basket. Flurry of activity. Blake Baker checks in. Brennan McGuire is going to sit down. And Charlie Gumat comes off. And Travis Castaneda checks in. Castaneda. Thank goodness Shetler didn't lose his voice. He can get me right. Castaneda. All right, so we have a turnover here. And Hafley brings the ball across the half-court line with 3 minutes. And the Eagles have the lead with 11. Baker tries handing off, gets his own ball not back. He slides. And here we have Vanderveer with the ball. Over to DeBryan. DeBryan to Castaneda. Out to Vanderveer. Back across. Here's 52, Caleb Hall. And he shoots. Caleb knocks down the 3. 11-10, 2.5 minutes, first period. Jackson Vidito out to Porter Cave. He's got a wide open shot from the top of the key, and he's going to make it. Porter Cave has 7 points in this first quarter. That's a good sign, too. 2:20, 14-10 Eagles. Ball's back out. Castaneda. Ball is tipped from Baker. Quick hands. And here comes Cave. Ball is stolen from Porter. Vanderveer with the ball. There's whirling dervish. Trenton to Bryan with quick feet. Big man has good feet.
Yeah, that was
12.
That was a nifty move in the lane there and converted it for 2. I think the fast-paced game is going to favor our Eagles here, but the Warhawks, if they can get it slowed down, they got to take advantage of that size.
Chase Hafley with a nice little step through, not there for him. And there's a shot. Basket's going to count. That is a 3 made by Dan Van Mersbergen. And Caleb Hall is going to be called for his second foul of the night. Brennan McGuire checks in for Chase Hafley, give him a bit of a breather. Chase connected early, been a little bit cold since. He's had some good looks. He has that nice little Euro step through and just couldn't quite connect on it. So Jackson Vitito is going to bring the ball up. Over to Porter, Cave. Cave to Baker. Baker tries going lane. Nothing there. Cave's going to take another shot. It's going to be a little bit long off back iron. And here come North Mahaska Warhawks. And Vanderveer comes back across, right, left, and jumps and puts it in. Vanderveer, 2 points. 17-14 advantage, North Mahaska. Vitito, minute 3, first quarter. Vitito's shot is good. Jackson Vitito with that smooth little 3-point jumper gets a tie ball game.
Good looking stroke there.
Castaneda down to the base. Vitito gets it off of quick hands from McGuire. Pushing ahead, Baker with the ball. Oh, nice ball fake. Kicks out to Vitito. He steps by. There's a pass. Galindo. Feed to Baker. Kicks it back out, but he travels first. A little bit out of control there is Baker. A little bit out of control.
Yeah, just sometimes going a little faster than the feet can go, and that one bit him.
Vanderveer is bringing the ball up. He's been doing damage to these Eagles. Shot clock is off, 20 seconds to go, first period here. Castaneda, he goes left. He goes back left. Here's a feed out. Feed back to the top. Vanderveer with the ball. He had an open shot. Here's Brennan giving chase. Pass ahead to Brennan. He's got 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And the shot's good. Brennan McGuire scores right before the quarter ends, 19-17. What do you think of that first quarter of play, Curtis?
You know, I thought that was a very exciting, really good-looking first quarter from both teams. 19-17 to the Eagles. We'll see how it goes from here.
All right, let's hear from the sponsors.
See State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell in Oskaloosa for auto, home, business, life, health insurance, and more. Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell's mission at State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. That's Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, your State Farm agents in Oskaloosa. Kelly and Wendell support the North Mahaska Warhawks.
Proline Building Company in New Sharon designs and builds a wide variety of structures, including commercial, municipal, agricultural, storage, and accessory buildings, as well as custom homes. Our customer-centered design build process ensures the project will meet your needs, however big or small. Whether you're looking to custom design a commercial or municipal building, add to your farm, or construct a hobby building, Proline is your partner every step of the way. Proline Building Company, the builder you know and trust.
And we have a fresh 8 minutes for a second quarter of play here in Keota, where the Eagles have the lead 19-17 over the Warhawks. Shot is up and good. Bank is open from Castaneda. Shot to Brennan McGuire in the corner. Shot's going to be short. I can tell that from a mile away. He picks it back up off of the foot. Jackson Vitito dives, gets it. Here's Brennan. He dribbles. He goes right. Kicks out to Hafley. Cave at the top of the key. Over to Baker. Baker goes right baseline. He hits the bottom of the backboard. Nothing there for him. And North Mahaska clears with a 1-point advantage. 2019 early stage of second quarter. Vanderveer feeds Castaneda looking for the pass. Feeds out to Vanderveer. Eagles in a zone here is what it looks like, and the shot is chucked up. And the shot is made by Dane Van Mersbergen. Looked like the chucked a hot potato up in there, Curtis.
Yeah, it definitely did, and the bank is still open. Not normal banker's hours here, but it's working for the Warhawks.
Cave on the corner up to McGuire. He's got a long shot, and it is no good. Just a little bit too much gas on it. Looked good when it left his hand. Just a little bit too much fire in the oven. All right, so we have a substitution here. Trenton DeBryan checks out, and number 3 checks in. Curtis, you got a number 3 on your roster? I don't have one.
You know what? I looked at that today, and I don't remember his name. I didn't see it last Friday either, but I do remember that he's a freshman. North Mahaska, interestingly, going here, very small lineup.
And there's a turnover on North Mahaska. Eagles are going to take over. McGuire's going to take a seat. And here comes Jackson Vidito running point. Passes to Baker. Feed to Galindo, who loses the handle out of bounds. Turnover on the Eagles. A little bit out of sorts right now on the white jerseys.
Yeah, the quarter hasn't started well for them. They're just like a half a step off. We'll see if they can get it corrected.
And there's a turnover. And I will pull up my roster to see. You didn't have, yeah, I don't. We're going to call him 3. We're going to call him Trey. How about that? We'll just call him Trey, and maybe one of our North Mahaska listeners can drop a message in the feed and give us, because it's not on bound. Carson Ewing. All right, we love that. Carson Ewing. And here's Jackson Vidito feeding across to Galindo. Galindo cannot connect, and it's coming back North Mahaska Wake. Castaneda, he's going to feed over, and number 30 is Dawson Gumont, and he's going to get the bucket.
Nice baseline move. Got right to the hole there.
And North Mahaska playing with a ton of energy tonight. Defending really well. There's Blake Baker going baseline. Up off glass, and it's good. Blake Baker and 1. 5:19 here, second period, and Blake is going to be shooting the and 1 free throw attempt.
Foul was on Van Mersbergen for the Warhawks, his first, team's first of the quarter.
And so Vidito's going to take a spot on the bench, get a quick breather, and Brennan McGuire checks in. Baker's going to deliver the and 1 free throw, and it looks like it is going to be good. 24-21, 5:18, second period of play here. North Mahaska giving the Eagles some fits. And there's Van Mersbergen, kicks out. Vanderveer, no good. Passes ahead to Porter Cave. Porter, he kicks to Galindo. Galindo goes low, and the ball is blocked from behind. And Dawson Gumont is going to sit, and Trenton DeBryan is going to come in. Porter Cave is going to take a breather, and Jackson Vidito comes back on the court. So here we are, 56.
That was a whale of a defensive play there.
And McGuire catches at the top of the key over to Baker. Baker dribbles, gets caught up. Hafley with the ball in the corner. Shot is short, and coming back out, Castaneda dribbles, defended. Vanderveer with the ball on the left side. Post feed, ball stripped. McGuire, quick hands. Here comes Hafley. No look pass. Baker gets in deep. Shot goes up, no good, and the foul is going to get called.
It looks like Vanderveer, his first, team second of the quarter.
And Baker misses the front side. He's shooting the second here. And there's the shot. Baker's second is good. That takes the score 24-23, slimmest of margins with 4.5 minutes. And here we have Carson Ewing with the ball. Ewing to Van Mersbergen, out to Vanderveer. Ball was tipped. It was loose for a second. Vanderveer, we're looking at a post feed potential. The ball was tipped out. Smaller McGuire with the rebound. Hafley dribbles. He's going to take the shot. No good. Rebounded by Galindo, and he's going to make it. Aiden Galindo is going to be shooting an and one, Curtis.
Fouls on DeBrew and his first, team's third of the quarter.
So the Eagles take the lead with that bucket, 25-24. Aiden will look to extend here. And does not. He missed it. 3:55, second quarter. And the Eagles are going to settle back in a half-court defense. Vanderveer with the ball for North Mahaska. Over to Ewing. Ewing out to Castaneda. Castaneda goes left. Comes back out, kicks out. Vanderveer with the ball. And post feed. Kicks out. Ewing. He looks. Defended by McGuire. Gumont out to Vanderveer. Shot with 6 seconds. No good. Galindo clears and throws the ball away.
Yeah, I hate to see that. Eagles played great defense for almost the whole entire shot clock and then get the rebound and unfortunately tossed it away.
Henry Ewing is going to inbound to Jackson Vanderveer. Castaneda with the ball. He goes left into the lane. Looking to clear. Ewing with the ball. Defended by McGuire. Castaneda spins, hands off, and there's down low to Trent DeBryan. He gets the foul, makes the basket. And here comes Porter Cave for Galindo.
Yeah, Galindo, his second, team's first of the quarter.
And DeBryant's shot is long. Rebounded by Baker. Here comes Hafley. Baker gets the ball. He's wide open shot, but he traveled first. And Baker slid the foot. Ref called it. So here we have Ewing going to inbound to Vanderveer. 26-25. North Mahaska has the lead. 2:55, second quarter. Castaneda goes left. He likes going left. Porter Cave gives chase, but we're going to get Porter on a foul on Charlie Gumont. Porter went for the steal and just got there a half a second late, got him on the arm. Porter's first foul of the night. Team foul number 2 for Keota. 3 team fouls on North Mahaska. Ewing inbounds. Vanderveer picked off. McGuire ahead to Hafley. Over to Cave. And that is a fast break, folks. Porter Cave with 2 points. Slimmest of margins, 1 point advantage. Keota, 2.5 minutes, second period. There, Castaneda. McGuire cutting off that left hand. Ball's tipped. Cave. Here comes Hafley, and he gets fouled. Well, that was going to be a nifty little pass if that one kept running, Curtis.
Yeah, it looked like was kind of heading one direction and going to come back the other way, but Vanderveer committed the foul, his second, team's fourth of the quarter.
Got some substitutions here for North Mahaska. I saw Logan Baldock come on. There's Jackson Vidito. No good. Ball's tipped by Hafley. Out of bounds off of Dawson Gumont. Going to stay Keota's way. Cave with the ball. Over to McGuire. Over to Hafley. Hafley dribbles. He's going to take the 3 shot. No good. Rebounded by Trent DeBryan. And here comes Jackson Vanderveer for North Mahaska. Minute 59. DeBryan with the ball. Out to Gumont of the Dawson variety. Baldock. Castaneda with the ball. He goes right, comes back left. Vanderveer, step through, and the shot is good for Vanderveer.
Yeah, Vanderveer caught it top of the key and slashed his way to the basket and put it in for 2.
Hafley with the ball. He dribbles, steps back, shoots. Nothing there. Rebounded by Castaneda. McGuire. And Baker's going to play some defense. So we have a minute 15, 28-27. North Mahaska with the lead. These teams are trading that 1-point advantage. Gumont with the ball out to Castaneda. Thinking about shooting. Comes back to Bryan. Looking to feed. There's Castaneda. And here's Baldock with the ball. Baldock goes right. He's going to shoot. And a foul is going to be called. And that's on Blake Baker.
His first, the team's third of the quarter.
Logan Baldock misses the first. Seconds on its way, and it bounces out. And the Eagles are going to keep possession here, get possession. Ball is tipped around momentarily. And here comes Hafley with the ball. Hafley looks ahead, over to McGuire. McGuire's going to shoot. A little bit too long. Rebounded by Vanderveer. To Bryan, and the ball's tied up. That's going to come back Eagles' way.
That's that speed and quickness paying off for the Eagles.
And so 37 seconds on the game clock, 35 on the shot clock. Here comes Hafley. It looks like they're going to try and hold for one shot. Lane's cleared out. Castaneda defending. Here goes Hafley, looking out. Ball is up and off of glass, and that's a foul with 20 seconds. 28-27, and Hafley gets fouled. Shooting foul shots as Chase Hafley.
Maybe Love was a little quicker than Keota wanted overall, but still ended up with an opportunity to get a deuce here.
And he makes one. North Mahaska is going to have a chance here, 21 seconds. Hafley's second is on its way, and it's good. Eagles have the 1-point advantage, 29-28. Vanderveer with the ball. Baker's defending Vanderveer. There's the pass to DeBryan. DeBryan at the high post. He's looking to pass. Hafley he does steal. Hafley gets out ahead. Hafley off glass, no good. Rebounded by Vitito. Swatted out by... And the ball runs out of bounds. 29-28. Keota Eagles with the slimmest of margins, Curtis. What a first half of basketball. Back and forth, back and forth. What a game.
It was. You're exactly right. Like we talked about, it was the battle of height and length versus speed and quickness. And so far, it's too close to call.
All right. Well, at halftime, we'll listen to some of these sponsors that make all this program possible.
Lake Painting and Interiors invites you to visit their new design studio located at 105 East Market Street in New Sharon. Your one-stop destination for residential and commercial interior painting, custom cabinetry, cabinet refinishing and fabrication, wallpaper, countertops, backsplashes, and home renovation needs. Open Wednesdays through Fridays 10 to 5 or by appointment. Call 641-637-8015 or visit lakepaintingiowa.com for more information.
At Holland Coble Funeral Homes, we are proud to be residents of the communities we serve and a locally owned business since the early 1900s. Our commitment to courteous service and high standards of performance to you, your family, and the surrounding communities has been the same for over 100 years. Holland Coble Funeral Homes in New Sharon, Montezuma, and Watchier. Find more information at hollandcoblefuneralhome.com.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit Cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shuttler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shuttler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
We Care Pediatrics, located at 122 South Main Street in Sigourney, offers a wide range of medical services, focusing on preventative care, diagnosis, treatment, and management of various health conditions. We prioritize patient comfort and care, aiming to create a welcoming and supportive environment. We Care Pediatrics is open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 each day, and they're accepting new patients. Get more info at wecare-pediatrics.com or on their Facebook page.
Sheets Chiropractic and Wellness at 405 East Jackson Street in Sigourney is excited to serve Sigourney and the surrounding area with the most current chiropractic care. Call to set up an appointment at 641-622-2227. You can also visit their website at sheetschiro.com or find Sheets Chiropractic and Wellness on Facebook for chiropractic care, spinal decompression therapy, and a variety of nutrition supplements. See Sheets Chiropractic and Wellness in Sigourney.
Libertyville Savings Bank is family and employee owned and operated. We've been loving our small towns since 1901 and have 50 team members who are actively involved in their communities. We are proud to serve our ag customers with 7 ag lenders who are farmers themselves. They make fast, local credit decisions and are tremendous supporters of our local 4-H and FFA groups. At Libertyville Savings Bank, we kick ag.
Call B&C Repair for all your ag repair needs. From hog shed repair to bin and equipment repairs of all types, B&C Repair can help. Call Brian at 319-863-3837. Let B&C Repair solve your problems. They have 35 years of experience. B&C Repair is located at 24507 310 Avenue, Keota, Iowa. If you need something on the farm fixed, call Brian at 319-863-3837.
She cares about her patients enough to give her time to them. I mean, that says it all, like her heart's really in it. I just wouldn't hesitate to come here and give them a chance. I think from the moment you walk in, you'll see that it's different and you'll feel that it's different, and they have your best interest at heart and you'll get the best care. And what a gift that we have this here in Southeast Iowa in Sigourney. It's pretty amazing. Definitely would recommend them.
Clean Source is proud to serve Southeast Iowa with reliable, careful, and experienced cleaning services. We know how busy life gets. Work, kids, errands, and coming home to a clean space can make all the difference. Whether it's weekly maintenance, deep cleaning, move-outs, carpets, or offices, we treat your home or business as if it were our own. Affordable, dependable, and done right. Reach out to Clean Source and let us take something off your plate. Clean space, clear mind. Clean Source.
Jennifer Fagan at Neighbor Insurance in Keota is proud to support Keota Athletics. Jennifer is a licensed independent agent with over 25 years experience and represents over 40 companies. She can help you with auto, home, life, business, crop, and farm insurance. Call Jennifer at 319-461-6530 and find her on Facebook. Jennifer Fagan at Neighbor Insurance and Keota wishes the Eagles good luck.
Start the new year strong. Join the gym in Keota and smash those resolutions. Don't let those fitness goals fade away. Get in shape for the new year. The gym in Keota has what you need for a healthier, stronger you. Stop dreaming and start doing. Call 319-430-3231. The Gym, 211 East Broadway in Keota. Unleash your potential.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com.
Vidito Inc., showstopper equipment in Keota, supports the area pork producers. They're located at 2112 Keokuk Washington Road in Keota. Call 641-636-2259. Your satisfaction is always our goal at Vidito Inc. Showstopper Equipment. Our interest, knowledge, and experience in the livestock industry has led us to develop the Showstopper Equipment line of products and show supplies. Find more information at vidito.com.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Hi, I'm Krista Sellers, driver of the 7K Figure 8 race truck. I race at local Figure 8 tracks across southern Iowa. One of my good sponsors is CJ at Sigourney Motors. Next time you or someone you know is looking for a good used vehicle or in need of some minor repairs, you can contact CJ at Sigourney Motors. Give them a call at 641-224-8056 or stop by 705 East Jackson Street in Sigourney, Iowa. Hope to see you at the races or at CJ's shop.
Hi, Clint. Hey.
Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint. Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
Hey, we are coming back here live to Keota High School for high school basketball tonight between two of our teams that we follow on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube, North Mahaska and Keota. And a nice game going on here in Keota tonight. Keota with that 1-point lead. Thanks to all of our sponsors for Keota: Jennifer Fagan, Neighbor Insurance, Lifetime Dental, Sheets Chiropractic, Oski Dental, Vidito Inc., We Care Pediatrics, Sigourney Motors, Libertyville Savings Bank, Essence of Life Hospice, The Gym, Shetler Insurance Services, Helmuth Ford, Skunk River Radio, B&C Repair, Clean Source. On the North Mahaska side, we also add in Kelly Style, Wendell Campbell State Farm, Proline Building Company, First State Bank, as well as Holland Coble Funeral Home and Lake Painting. We'll be picking our Sigourney Motors Player of the Game for the Keota side and our Kelly Style, Wendell Campbell State Farm Insurance Player of the Game for the North Mahaska side. Let me take this headset off, give it back to Andy. We're sharing mics tonight, people.
And we're getting ready to start this third period of action. 8 minutes set on the clock. In that first half, Curtis, Porter Cave led all scorers with 9 on the Keota side, and Trenton DeBryan had 8. What are some keys to victory, either side, either way, for you on this second half?
I think Keota needs to find a way to consistently rebound, and North Mahaska needs to do just that. They need to find good ways to score, and I think either one can be successful here. We'll see how it shakes out.
Here's Jackson Vidito. He goes left, hands off to Chase Hafley. Vidito goes baseline, loses a handle, gains control, and puts it up and in, does Jackson Vidito, his first bucket of the second half. Here's Jackson Vanderveer. And we're going to have a foul called on Aiden Galindo. Excuse me, white 5. That's Brennan McGuire. Brennan gets called for the foul, and it's a shooting foul. And Caleb Hall is going to be shooting these 2 free throws. And Caleb makes 1.
He was 100% on the year coming into this, so we'll see if he can keep his streak perfect.
And he makes the second. 32-31. North Mahaska with the lead. Hafley goes right, and there's a quick foul called. And that foul is going to be on Charlie Gumot.
His first and the team's first of the third quarter here.
Jackson Vidito to inbound. He's looking out to Hafley. Hafley goes left to the high post, feeds Porter Cave. Porter makes the shot.
What a really good look and a nice cut by Caves.
That's what Chase Hafley can do. He can draw the defenders, and when they do it, he just dumps it over the top and finds the open Porter Cave for a quick little layup. And there's a shot. Dane Van Mersbergen knocks down the 3. 35-33 North Mahaska. Jackson Vidito with a shot. Jackson knocks it down. Trading threes.
Sure back and forth right now, Andy.
Jackson Vanderveer brings the ball up. Trent DeBryan looks. Gumot with the ball at the top of the key. Looks to feed, nothing there. Van Mersbergen across. Hand in his face. Trent DeBryan. Vanderveer with the ball. He's going to shoot. No good. Ball's tipped. Gumot gets a hand on it. Vanderveer. He dribbles through. No good. Vanderveer gets his own rebound. And he gets the and one. Vanderveer.
Did a great job on the rebound and then used the ball fake to his advantage and got the defender in the air and converted.
That's Aiden Galindo's third foul of the night. 6 minutes 3 here. Third period. We don't have to watch that. And the ball's tipped. And Jackson Vidito gets the rebound. Chase Hafley to Brennan McGuire. Kicks back out to Hafley. Hafley's going to take a long 3. No good. Tipped out by McGuire. Back to Hafley. Hafley dribbles. Out to Cave. Cave cuts through. The shot's up. No good. A little bit short. Galindo can't get his hands on it. McGuire giving chase. 37-36. Slimmest of margins. The way it's been for a while now. Jackson Vanderveer over to Van Mersbergen. Sorry, Caleb Hall. Picked off by McGuire. McGuire and Porter Cave. Ahead to Cave. McGuire. Another assist. Porter Cave. 2 more. 38-37. 5-14. Third period. And here's Vanderveer knocking down the 3. Jackson Vanderveer's having an evening. And Coach Stout getting pretty excited now.
Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint. Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
We Care Pediatrics, located at 122 South Main Street in Sigourney, offers a wide range of medical services, focusing on preventative care, diagnosis, treatment, and management of various health conditions. We prioritize patient comfort and care, aiming to create a welcoming and supportive environment. We Care Pediatrics is open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 each day, and they're accepting new patients. Get more info at wecare-pediatrics.com or on their Facebook page.
And we're back. Chase Hafley brings the ball up the court. 40-38. Eagles down 2. Hafley with the shot. No good. And rebounded 52. Caleb Hall with the rebound. Ahead. Castaneda He goes baseline, nifty dribbling. Pass down low. Defended, and the bigger, stronger Trent DeBryan puts the ball in. 42-38, North Mahaska. Hafley over to Cave. Cave goes to the basket, fouled, and Porter's going to be shooting free throws.
Had a little defensive mismatch there, and Cave took advantage.
So we had that blocking foul. That's Caleb Hall's third. Similar to the Aiden Galindo situation. Gonna have to keep an eye on Caleb Hall. Cave's first is good. 42-39.
He's 67% on the year, so let's see how he does on the second one.
And he sinks that one. 100% on those two, Curtis. That'll affect the average.
That's right.
And here comes Van Mersbergen. Pass ahead to Cave. Cave takes it off glass. 2 more points, Porter Cave. Porter Cave is having a night.
Yeah, Eagles have come out here and
another turnover, and here comes Hafley ahead to Vitito. Nifty pass from Chase Hafley to Jackson Vitito. He was looking down Porter Cave. This Eagles 1-2-2 press has given North Mahaska some fits. Turnover. Here comes Cave back to McGuire to Cave. Porter Cave. And North Mahaska is going to have to take a timeout. That's about a 6-8 point swing there. 46-42, 3:46.
Sheets Chiropractic and Wellness at 405 East Jackson Street in Sigourney is excited to serve Sigourney and the surrounding area with the most current chiropractic care. Call to set up an appointment at 641-622-2227. You can also visit their website at sheetschiro.com or find Sheets Chiropractic and Wellness on Facebook for chiropractic care, spinal decompression therapy, and a variety of nutrition supplements. See Sheets Chiropractic and Wellness in Sigourney.
Libertyville Savings Bank is family and employee owned and operated. We've been loving our small towns since 1901 and have 50 team members who are actively involved in their communities. We are proud to serve our ag customers with 7 ag lenders who are farmers themselves. They make fast, local credit decisions and are tremendous supporters of our local 4-H and FFA groups. At Libertyville Savings Bank, we kick ag.
Curtis, the Keota Eagles are able to put a flurry of scoring together off of a series of turnovers from North Mahaska.
Yeah, they've really taken advantage of it with this little 3/4 court 1-2-2 here.
They're able to break that one. Jackson Vanderveer, he dribbles into the lane, a little feed to Castaneda. Good passing from North Mahaska. Selfless play to allow Trent DeBryan to make the bucket. Coach Kelderman making some adjustments there. Jackson Vitito with a ball fake shot, no good. A little bit short. Castaneda with the ball. Goes left. Here's DeBryan calling for the ball on the block. Baker jumps it. He gets his hands on it, clears. Quick hands from Blake Baker. He knew what was coming, and he was able to jump around and intercept the ball. Hafley to Galindo, back to Hafley. The shot comes. No good. Baker still fighting. He gets it out to Vitito. Vitito dribbles. He kicks out to Hafley. Hafley's going to bring in a little floater, and Chase Hafley connects on that one. And here comes North Mahaska. Vanderveer with the ball. Guarded by Cave. Over to Hall. Hall back to Castaneda. He goes lane, spins. Vanderveer with the 3. Good. Jackson Vanderveer. 48-47. Hafley with the ball. Over to Cave. Cave dribbles into the lane. Out to Baker. Baker goes right. Kicks to Hafley. Hafley looks. Over to Baker. Baker dribbles right. Kicks back left. Turnover. Blake's able to regather. Hafley. 10 seconds. Cave. Kicks to Baker. Baker dribbles. Hafley with 5 seconds. Shots up. No good. Jackson Vitito fighting for it. Vanderveer clears. North Mahaska ball. Over to Hall. Hall's looking. Here's Castaneda. Castaneda over to Van Mersbergen. Here's Castaneda. He's going to go left. Step through. Shot is up and no good. Good looking step through. Can't connect. Here's Porter Cave. Feeds to Galindo. What a pass from Porter Cave to Aiden Galindo. Knew exactly where he needed to go with it.
What great ball movement from the Eagles. That was very unselfish and fun to watch.
Here's Castaneda goes baseline. Over to Hall. Hall looks out. Van Mersbergen. 45 seconds on the game clock here for this third quarter. Van Mersbergen dribbles. Picks his dribble up. Passes out to Hall. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Out to Vanderveer. Vanderveer dribbles. Eagles drop off. Collected by Baker. Over to Hafley. 26 seconds. The shot clock is off. Eagles can hold for the final here if they want to. Over to Hafley. Ball's picked by Van Mersbergen. Castaneda steps through. Nifty little feet. Wow. Castaneda. What a move. 50-49. Vitito on the move here. Hafley's going to take a 3-shot. No good. Here's Porter Cave with a shot. No good. And that's going to end the third quarter. A flurry of activity. Slimmest of margins the way that it should be. Curtis, what do you have to say about that third quarter?
Boy, I tell you what, they ended with a flurry there. The Eagles came out with a little three-quarter court pressure and turned the tide, but then the Warhawks battled right back.
Run into the sponsors.
Call B&C Repair for all your ag repair needs. From hog shed repair to bin and equipment repairs of all types, B&C Repair can help. Call Brian at 319-863-3837. Let B&C Repair solve your problems. They have 35 years of experience. B&C Repair is located at 24507 310 Avenue, Keota, Iowa. If you need something on the farm fixed, call Brian at 319-863-3837.
At Lifetime Dental, we know a strong, healthy smile starts early. That's why we love seeing our little patients early in life to create positive experiences and healthy habits that will last a lifetime. With advanced training in pediatric growth and development, as well as orthodontics, we have the knowledge and expertise to help your growing child thrive. We have a simple goal: healthy children, healthy teeth, beautiful smiles to last a lifetime.
And we're going to start with Eagle basketball for the fourth period of play. Chase Hafley up high, passes across to Jackson Vitito for the shot. It's going to be long, and rebounded by Vanderveer. Vanderveer advances, looking to pass. He's going to shoot instead, and he's going to drop the three. Jackson Vanderveer is doing lethal damage tonight to the Eagles. Back to Vitito. Vitito looks, and we have a foul call. And that foul, I believe, it's called on Logan Baldock, the senior for North Mahaska.
Battling pretty hard down under the basket for position there.
Hafley looking to pass in. And that's a violation. Chase Hafley can't get the ball in time. So here come the Eagles in the press. And here we have Zach Viseith to Vanderveer. Vanderveer ahead to Gumot. Gumot feeds to Baldock. Lots of jumping. Out to Castaneda. See if he has some of those nifty spin moves. Out to Gumot. Gumot dribbles through into the lane. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Galindo. Advances to Cave. Cave clears, sets up the half court. Over to Vitito. Vitito fights through. Porter Cave with the ball. North Mahaska playing stifling defense right now. McGuire with the ball at the top of the key. Passes over to Hafley. Back to Cave. Cave goes left, right. Vitito with the ball. Kicks over to McGuire. McGuire's going to shoot. Shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Galindo. Up and good. Aiden Galindo ties the ball game at 52.
Yeah, North Mahaska's with a little smaller lineup right now, and he took advantage of that and got the rebound and the putback.
Vasith gets the ball across, kicks out to Castaneda. He dribbles, ball's tipped. Here's Vanderveer. The game is tied at 52, 6:18, fourth quarter. Here's Vanderveer, steps through, ball off glass, no good. Galindo with the rebound. Vidito ahead to Cave. Cave with the layup. Porter Cave having a monster night, 54-52. Eagles with the lead, 6 minutes to go here. Zach Vasith, and fouled by Brennan McGuire. Brennan going for the steal, not there for him. And Brennan's going to check out here as soon as Blake Baker gets checked in. So Brennan's second of the night. Baker's checking in for McGuire. And Zach Vasith is going to inbound the ball on the side. Correct that. Vanderveer and Vasith trade places. And here is Zach Vasith, the freshman, with good handles. Vanderveer dribbles into the lane. Post feed, but tipped first from Jackson Vidito. And Jackson can't quite get over to get the ball tipped back in.
A great defensive play by Jackson, because if DeBruin caught that, he was going in for the easy two on the pick and roll.
And there's a tip ball. They're really trying to feed DeBryan, as you mentioned, Curtis. And Jackson Vidite was able to get a finger on it and knock it back out of bounds. Here's Gumont in the corner with the ball. Going to pass out to Castaneda. Castaneda goes right. Back to Vanderveer. Over to Gumont. Dribbles. Back to the top. Looking to feed maybe a DeBryan. Vasith with the ball. Here's Castaneda. And stolen by Hafley. Hafley comes ahead. Off glass. No good. No good. But he's going to be shooting free throws. And there's a foul called on number 12, who is Travis Castaneda. Hafley shooting two.
His second, team's second of the quarter.
Hafley misses the first.
He struggled from the line a little bit this year. He's 45% on the season. See if he can knock this last one down.
And the second is good for Chase Hafley. Eagles lead is 3, 55-52. Here's the press, stolen by Hafley. Read the ball really well, and turnover from Hafley. Vanderveer with the ball advances, crosses over, and pulls it back out to set up the half-court offense. And there is Van Mersbergen. Kicks it over to Castaneda. He goes right into the lane. Easy bucket for Travis Castaneda. 55-54. Here's Porter Cave with a shot. No good. Quick shot. Here's Castaneda. He's on the move. Step through. Handoff off of Chase Hafley's face, out of bounds.
A little face pin ball right there, Andy.
Never a good sign when the ball goes off your face out of bounds. And Vanderveer to inbound. And there is Trenton DeBryan, 55-56 in favor of Warhawks. Jackson Vidito with the ball. The top of the key, he looks to pass. Porter Cave with the ball. Porter over to Jackson Vidito. Jackson dribbles. He goes left, he goes right. Feeds to Galindo on the baseline, and one! Aiden Galindo. The ball rolled around the full rim. He's going to be shooting and one.
Yeah, great pass there, and way to finish in traffic.
So here we have Brennan McGuire checking in for Porter Cave. Porter getting a quick breather. We won't want to have Porter on the bench very long. He's been lighting up the scoreboard for the Eagles tonight. Galindo's first and one shot is no good. 57-56. Rebound to North Mahaska. Baker playing some defense. Here's Caleb Hall. The shot is on its way. No good. Rebounded by Baker. Cleared by Galindo goes up, and Galindo gets fouled a little bit too strong, but Chase Hafley gets the rebound, advances the ball quickly to Aiden Galindo, and he gets fouled going to the rim.
Yeah, the Warhawks were caught a little off guard on defense there, and Galindo took advantage. He got 2 foul shots here.
And that is Caleb Hall's 4th foul, and Galindo shoots the first and misses well shallow off the front side of the iron. And that shot is up and no good, but rebounded by Vitito. And Blake Baker receives the pass from Vitito, puts it off a glass, fouled in the process, and Caleb Hall is going to have fouled out of this ball game. And so Dawson Gumont is going to check in for number 52, Caleb Hall, the sophomore, with his big 6'2" frame. Baker's first is good. And Baker's second is good. And here comes the press for the Eagles. Dawson Gumont feeds across. And here's Jackson Vanderveer with a shot. No good. Tipped out. McGuire collects. McGuire advances to Vitito. Vitito comes across. Vitito feeds. Baker off glass.
Wonderful look from Vitito.
So the Eagles are able to put together a 5-point lead, 61-56. And here's Van Mersbergen going to the rack, and the foul's going to get called on Aiden Galindo with 3:22 in the 4th quarter. And that's Jackson Vitito's first foul of the game, believe it or not. And Dan Van Mersbergen, the senior, shooting 2 foul shots, and makes the first.
He knocks that down. He's only 33% for the season, so let's keep a close eye on that. The team free throws could come into play down the stretch here.
And he misses the second, but North Mahaska is able to rebound. And here's Castaneda. Passes to Gumont. Gumont dribbles, and we have a blocking foul called. And that foul is called on Baker, his second. And here we have Vanderveer inbounding. Castaneda. Vitito rebounds. He advances ahead. Ball is intercepted. Cave gets the pick. Out to Jackson Vitito. We're going to settle this into the half court. Chase Hafley with the ball. 2:52, 61-57 in favor of the Eagles. Brennan McGuire on the wing. Vitito in the corner. He's going to pass back out to Brennan. Brennan to Cave. Cave to Hafley. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Hafley dribbles. And we have a foul called on Castaneda.
Coach is not very happy that foul was made with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. That's his third, and Keota's in the bonus here.
Hafley misses the first off the front of iron. And Aiden Galindo is checking in for Brennan McGuire. And Chase makes the second. And we have a timeout called from Coach Dan Stout, 62-57, 2 minutes, 33 seconds to go.
CleanSource is proud to serve Southeast Iowa with reliable, careful, and experienced cleaning services. We know how busy life gets. Work, kids, errands, and coming home to a clean space can make all the difference. Whether it's weekly maintenance, deep cleaning, move-outs, carpets, or offices, we treat your home or business as if it were our own. Affordable, dependable, and done right. Reach out to CleanSource and let us take something off your plate. Clean space, clear mind. CleanSource.
And we're winding down this fourth quarter of play. 62 Keota Eagles, 57 North Mahaska Warhawks. And Curtis, we are tasked with finding out who the Sigourney Motors player of the game is for the Eagles and the Kelly Style Wendell Campbell State Farm player of the game is for North Mahaska Warhawks.
Lots of good candidates still at this point in the game. We'll see how it goes down the stretch.
Dumont on the side, dribbles across the lane to Vanderveer. Vanderveer comes back across the lane. Lots of action going to the lane. Turnover. And here comes Aiden Galindo with the ball. And he loses track of the basketball and turns the ball over.
Both teams just getting sloppy down the stretch here. I don't know if it's fatigue or what's going on, but we'll have to keep an eye on it here.
And Chase Hafley was able just to pick the ball. Here's Baker with the basketball to Cave in the corner. Back to Baker. Fed turnover. Turnover Keota. And here's Gumont with the ball. Over to Vanderveer. He shoots. No good. Rebounded by Vidito. Vidito's going to clear. Minute 35 to go. Jackson Vidito with the ball. And here we have a timeout. Full timeout from Keota Eagles. 62-57, minute 29. Steve, let's hear from more of these sponsors.
Jennifer Fagan at Neighbor Insurance in Keota is proud to support Keota Athletics. Jennifer is a licensed independent agent with over 25 years experience and represents over 40 companies. She can help you with auto, home, life, business, crop, and farm insurance. Call Jennifer at 319-461-6530 and find her on Facebook. Jennifer Fagan at Neighbor Insurance and Keota wishes the Eagles good luck.
Start the new year strong. Join the gym in Keota and smash those resolutions. Don't let those fitness goals fade away. Get in shape for the new year. The gym in Keota has what you need for a healthier, stronger you. Stop dreaming and start doing. Call 319-430-3231. The Gym, 211 East Broadway in Keota. Unleash your potential.
And we're back at the Eagles' Nest. Minute 29, 62 Eagles, 57 Warhawks. And Jackson Vidito is going to inbound the ball. And here comes Chase Hafley being guarded by Jackson Vanderveer. Vidito with the ball. He's looking. Passes over to Cave. Cave dribbles to Vidito. Vidito to McGuire. McGuire's going to shoot. And Brennan McGuire knocks down a huge three ball to extend the lead. 65-57, largest lead of the night for the Eagles. And Charlie Gumott's going to fire a three of his own. No good. Rebounded by Trenton DeBryan. Coming through across the lane is Gumott. No good. Tipped out back to Gumott. And Gumott gets that one to drop. And here's a timeout from Coach Kelderman and his North Mahaska Warhawks. Full timeout, Steve. We're going to hear more
from
our...
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit EssenceHospice.com.
Vidito Inc., showstopper equipment in Keota, supports the area pork producers. They're located at 2112 Keokuk Washington Road in Keota. Call 641-636-2259.
Your satisfaction is always our goal at Vidito Inc. Showstopper Equipment. Our interest, knowledge, and experience in the livestock industry has led us to develop the Showstopper Equipment line of products and show supplies. Find more information at vidito.com.
65-59 is your score in this fourth quarter of play. The Keota Eagles are battling it out with the North Mahaska Warhawks. And at the moment, the Eagles are winning that battle 65-59 with 44.5 seconds. Vidito inbounds to Hafley. A press coming from North Mahaska ahead to McGuire. And the Eagles are going to be happy to run some of this clock down. 36 seconds. Then the Warhawks are going to have to foul. Here's Jackson Vidito. And Jackson, probably the best foul shooter on the team. Curtis, can you verify that?
Yeah, that's what I show. Between him and McGuire, they're the two guys that North Mahaska didn't want to foul, but they had to at that point.
And so Jackson Vidito is going to look to extend this lead with 30.9 seconds on the clock. And he misses the first off the left side of iron. Porter Cave's going to take a breather now. Aiden Galindos checks in. And here we go, getting lined up. Vidito's second is going to be on the way. It is, and it is no good either. And Hafley was there to put a finger on it. Jackson Vanderveer quickly brings it into the half court. Over to Van Mersberg, and he shoots off the mark. Blake Baker out to McGuire. McGuire over to Vidito. And Vidito is going to get hammered. 16.9 seconds. Curtis, it looks like these Eagles are going to be able to hold on here. Jackson Vidito is going to be shooting. And we're going to be calling out some Sigourney Motors Player of the Game and the Kelly Style Wendell Campbell State Farm Players of the Game here shortly. Do you have any early selections for that?
Boy, lots of good candidates on both sides, but I think from the North Mahaska side of things, we've got to seriously consider Jackson Vanderveer, and then on the Keota side, we've really got to look at Porter Cave.
Righto, I support both of those nominations, and I think we might as well call it right now because Jackson Vidito added one to the point total for the Eagles at 66-59, and the North Mahaska has 10 seconds to do something to put some points on the board, and that's exactly what Dane Van Mersbergen did with a 2-point basket. And here's Jackson Vidito into the half court, and your Keota Eagles take down your North Mahaska Warhawks because this is an equal opportunity contest tonight as far as sponsorship goes. So North Mahaska loses, drops down to 2-5, and the Keota Eagles break a 3-game skid to go to 4-3. Curtis, always a pleasure. Excellent work tonight. Shetler, I'm not sure what you did other than run everything and not say much other than when you stole a headset from one of the two of us, but we still love you, and you're trying to get your hands on it because you can't not say something.
I know.
Anyway, what a game.
Yes, great game. Great call by you guys. What I want to bring up next on our screen is the schedule. Now, we're taking a break, obviously, for the Christmas break. We'll come back on Friday, January 2nd in the afternoon. I think it's either a 2 or a 2:30 start. Pekin versus Highland in Des Moines at the Casey Center. That'll be our next game here on Steve Shetler Media. Then I think we have that following day, that Saturday the 3rd, we'll have the makeup for Keota Moravia here back at Keota. And then we go back to Des Moines, back to the Casey Center on January 5th, Monday, for North Mahaska versus EBF. So, yeah, we're big time. We're hanging out at the Casey Center. We're doing 2 games. We're going to sneak back into Keota. Obviously, we have been Keota heavy in the month of December. We're going to get a whole lot more Pekin coming up in January. Obviously, some more North Mahaska and a little bit of Keota. So, Andy, you've been busy this month with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate Curtis, you hanging out and doing the games with us here over the last few weeks. And I wish you guys the very best. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll be doing it again. More basketball coming up in 2026 here on Steve Shetler Media. Let's call it a night. Appreciate everybody watching from both Keota and North Mahaska. And that'll do it. Happy holidays, everybody.